There are places in this world that don't want to be discovered. And the night I stepped into that burned hospital in Saudi Arabia, I realized why. It was the night when I realized some places in this world are not abandoned, they're waiting. When I first came to Saudi Arabia, but before we reached them, it appeared tall, thin, skeletal, skin hanging in burnt patches, its eyes, its face blackened, like coal. It didn't walk. It glided. My legs felt numb. Fahad grabbed my arm and screamed, "Run!" We ran down the stairs. The doors slammed shut behind us one by one, like something was hurting us, trapping us. Bang, bang, bang. The entire hospital vibrated with the sound. We reached the main door, but it wouldn't open. I pulled with all my strength, but it was locked as if someone outside was holding it shut, behind us. The sound came again, toke, toke, toke. I turned slightly. It stood only a few feet away now, its burnt lips pulled into a smile that didn't belong to anything human. I grabbed a fire extinguisher and smashed it into the glass of the door. Finally, the glass shattered. We jumped out. The creature glided toward the broken frame, placing its long, burned fingers on the edges, watching us, as if amused. Its eyes followed us until we disappeared from sight. We ran all the way to the street and collapsed under a street light, but even in the light, I felt something dark follow me. The next morning, Fahad left the city. People said he could no longer sleep, always waking up screaming about the burnt man and me. Every night after that, I heard the same sound, toke toke. Sometimes the door shook, sometimes something scratched the wood, sometimes a shadow moved under the gap. At first, I tried to ignore it, but one night, I recorded it on my phone. I left the camera facing the door in the dark. For a few minutes silence, then the knocking started, soft at first, then louder, and then the shadow, long crooked, like it didn't belong to a normal body. It moved under the door. When I checked the recording in the morning, the knocking was clear, the scratching even clearer, and at one point, the screen shook like someone touched the phone. But the worst moment, a fraction of a second, a burnt face appeared in the corner, the same one. From the hospital, I panicked and went to Fahad's house. His door was open. Inside, everything was dark. He sat on the floor, shaking, staring at the wall. On the wall, written in something dark and sticky, was a message. "He will come for you tonight." I took Fahad to the hospital. Doctors said he was in shock, like he had seen something humans aren't meant to witness. That night, I didn't go home. I moved to another location, another building, another room, but 2 nights later, the knocking returned. Toke, toke, toke. When I opened the door, there was no one, except an old hospital file lying on the floor, the same one from that burned hospital. I opened it with shaking hands. On the first page was my name, and below it, a date. Tonight, I packed my bags and left that city forever. But even now, in different places, different countries, sometimes, late at night, I smell something burning, and then I hear it, toke toke, as if reminding me, you can run, but he will always find you. If you enjoyed this true horror story, hit like and subscribe for more terrifying story. If your heart is still beating, you're not alone.